92.7 WOBM. Good morning. Shawn Michaels in with you. And today we're going vegan. We're talking about a book out called The Vegan Cheat Sheet. And one of the authors, Lisa McCumsey, is in here with us today. And she is a local author. So, Lisa, good morning. Good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Tell us, if you could, how did you get involved in writing a book about vegan because you were vegan? Or did you get involved with writing a book about vegan because you knew somebody who was? How did you get involved in all this?
I accidentally became a vegan about 5 years ago. I was about to embark on a family Get Fit competition, and we all threw in about $50 into a pot, and the winner would win about $300 or $400. Concurrently with that, I had a conversation with my dear friend Amy, who had recently gone vegan. She and her husband decided to try this diet as a way to lower his sky-high cholesterol, which he'd had for many years and had been on meds. So it worked for them, and I thought, competition, go vegan, I'll give it a try for a month, because my thought was you can do anything for a month.
Yeah.
And that's how I got into it. I thought for sure I would hate it. After a month, I would abandon it, and that would be it. But
now, how long ago was this month?
This month was about 5 years ago.
5 years ago. So here we are 5 years later.
Yes.
For those in the audience who aren't sure, people hear about vegetarians, they hear about vegans. Describe what a vegan diet is all about.
A vegan is a vegetarian who also does not eat eggs or dairy. So absolutely no animal products.
All right. And this is something that you talk about in your book, and you've called it the Vegan Cheat Sheet. What is it? Why that approach? What are you trying to show? An easier way? I guess it's tough to have a vegan diet in today's society because not all places, can accommodate you with that.
Yes. When I first went vegan, I was completely overwhelmed. I didn't know where to begin. I didn't know what to make. I didn't know what to eat, and I had this notion that I was going to starve and survive on carrot sticks and tofu.
Yeah.
So I did a lot of research, and I bought a lot of books. And so our goal was to really compile all of that work that we had done initially into a portable guide that would make going vegan very easy, because in fact, once you get over that hump of, oh my gosh, what am I going to eat and how am I going to survive?
Yeah.
It's delicious, it's easy, and it's completely satisfying.
Do you think that more people today are becoming more conscious than even maybe 5 years ago about their diet as far as, intake of fats and meats and things like that?
I hope so. I know there's more and more press about these types of things.
Yeah.
And my feeling is that it's very well publicized, but I also experience people who are just afraid to change, or they don't want to change, or they're intimidated. And so I think the reality is that a lot of people still are sort of stuck in their ruts.
Now, let's run down a few of the things that you do in the book here. It's called The Vegan Cheat Sheet. You can go to vegancheatsheet.com for more information. Let's talk about restaurant, travel, nutrient, and shopping guides. I guess when you're on the road, it's tougher, so this is a way for you to share some ideas with folks.
Okay, so when you're on the road, either by yourself or with your kids, and you want some easy snacks, we recommend always having nuts and seeds and certain kinds of healthful granola bars, popcorn, things like that with you all the time so you can snack.
Now, the 3-week meal plan, let's describe what that is, a 21-day vegan eating plan. Why 21 days? Are you trying to get people, look, try it out. This isn't like setting it so far down the road, like a year worth of commitment. This is a way for you to try it. Is that your thought process here?
Our thought is that if you do something for 3 to 4 weeks, it can become a habit. And this 21-day meal plan is really a guide to help people get over that initial hump. Like I said, when I was overwhelmed, I didn't know what to eat. So this lays out 3 weeks worth of meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, things you can eat every day. And a lot of the recipes that we mention are in the book.
Now, in the book, there's easy, delicious recipes, also an ultimate party menu. So this way, if you're going to be entertaining, you can get people in on it. And tons of different tips that you have, right, for people who are trying to live a vegan lifestyle.
Yes.
What would you say is a couple of things that you've stumbled across being a vegan that you had never eaten before that you absolutely love, that you just love, like one of your favorite things to constantly have around the house?
There's a product called nutritional yeast. I had never heard of that before. I think it's a terrible name for a product.
Yeah.
It has an unfortunate name. However, nutritional yeast is often used to simulate the flavor and texture of cheese.
I got you.
So you can make macaroni with nutritional yeast. You can sprinkle it on your pasta. You can put it in your marinara sauce. So it really gives that cheesy flavor. That was a nice find.
Yeah.
There's my co-author Amy is the chef. She created all the recipes, and she has this secret little trick in there called cashew cream. You basically put a cup of cashews and a cup of water in a blender, whip it up, and you have a cream that is delicious. You can make Alfredo sauce with it. You can put it in your marinara sauce, have a cream in marinara sauce.
It's all made from cashews.
Cashews and, equal parts cashews and water. That is it. Ice cream to die for.
Wow.
So that's a very versatile little recipe.
Yeah, and then without using dairy, obviously you've got to find a substitute for that cream. So that that's a way to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Is pasta a staple of vegans?
I happen to love pasta.
Yeah.
And I eat a lot of pasta, but I'm very particular about the kinds of pasta I buy.
Okay.
I do not buy white pasta.
Yep.
I buy whole grain pasta, and now there's a whole line of pastas made out of beans, which maybe doesn't sound very good, but they're delicious.
We're talking with Lisa McComsey. She wrote, along with Amy Kramer, the book, The Vegan Cheat Sheet. In the last 5 years, have you felt better since you changed your diet?
I felt so much better.
Yeah,
I've had a surge in energy. I love to exercise. I've run marathons for many years, and as a plant-powered marathon, I was fine. I was great. I feel cleaner. That's the word that I generally use to describe how I feel.
Would you say the phrase applies and it is true? You are what you eat.
Yes, I think you are. I think what we eat really affects how we feel, how we look, our moods. Absolutely.
How do folks get a hold of the book?
It's on Amazon.com. It's on BarnesandNoble.com. It's in Barnes & Noble. And if you're local, there are copies at the health food store on Bachelor Street.
Excellent. You can also go to the Vegan Cheat Sheet. VeganCheatSheet.com is the website.
Yes.
And now you say local. You're from what town?
I live in Island Heights.
Okay, very cool.
I grew up in Toms River.
Excellent, excellent. So you're a local right here in Ocean County.
Yes.
So lately we've been having a lot of authors in who live in the area. So it's great to see local authors getting out there in the national scene with writing and stuff. The Vegan Cheat Sheet, check it out. The Vegan Cheat Sheet, will have all this information up on our website at WOBM.com. And Lisa, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you. It's great to be here.